Hey guys, welcome to the video. In this video we actually have my F15 behind me, and we're making this video because unfortunately we couldn't put the plate in the front, and this is New York State and we have to have two plates on a car, front and back. So yeah, and I didn't want to make a hole on the bumper, so this is what I got to kind of solve that issue. And this is a license plate bracket, right? That attaches to the tow hook. So we have a rod here that attaches, it's threaded exactly for this vehicle, so it should fit in with no problem. It's in this plastic thing here, it's really securely taped up. And we got this plate here. A bunch of paint came off, probably from shipping. It didn't come in a box. It came with it came on a, what do you call that, in a package that you saw me opening. So yeah, multiple places we have paint missing, but it's still somewhat straight, a little bit bent and stuff too. Well, this whole part is curved. There's a lot of bend. There's a bend here. This thing is bent like this way. This is also bent, so it's bent like everywhere, but it virtually is kind of straight. And probably from the paint chipping off, I have a lot of flakes of this paint on me, so that's the kind of quality of this. Not that great. We'll leave that to a side. It's going to be outside of the car. I don't really care that much, and it's going on a plastic part, so I don't think it's going to be a big deal. Yeah, they really taped this thing up. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't lose any of these washers or anything. So we have a bunch of washers, nuts, and bolts in here with an Allen key. If you need any installation help or anything, make sure you keep this barcode. I didn't even look at this before I started ripping things. So yeah, in case you need to watch like an installation thing or something. I don't know what's there in that on the other end of the barcode. So let's open this up. That's a lot of tape. A really unpleasant unboxing experience, but we hope it looks good. There you go. Probably aluminum. Okay, so we're in front of the vehicle here, and this is the spot where the other side is, where we have to mount to. So we just press it in there and that should open up. Yep, it opened up pretty nice. Luckily this one has this thing hook here, but it wasn't like attached or anything to the car, so I'm golden. So yeah, let's put this on. Now this will probably obviously mess with like noise and stuff, if you're driving on the highway, but I'm just hoping the plate can deflect as much as that as possible. And we'll also have to keep it on this side a little bit, because there's a sensor right here. Okay, it started threading, but it's not going in anymore by hand, so we'll have to get a wrench and continue. So I'm back with a screwdriver and a wrench. Let's put this on. There you go. So I'm just going to tighten this up as much as I can. This will basically make sure that it's in there secure. Okay, it's going on pretty well all the way in. Try to be careful, you don't want to scratch up your car. So take your time and start threading this in. And slowly but surely. Okay, it went in like all this much, so we'll probably have our plate very flush to the face. So if we put it like this, very close to the sensor, and we're gonna block the light. So, all right, this is probably gonna be like the best as it's gonna get. So yeah, like that. So we had one of the, there's one washer. These people didn't even use a washer. Oh, you do need to use the washer. So there's a big washer here that we're gonna be using. There's also a crushed washer. So I'm gonna be using both to make sure that this stays seated and it doesn't move anywhere, go anywhere. So first I'll take the screw, I'll put the crush washer through, and then I'll put the bigger washer through. So over time, if this thing rusts out or whatever, you don't lose out your, you don't lose your plate or whatever. So there we go. The crush washer is basically gonna just make sure that, with vibration or anything over time, this doesn't come loose. So it's very important. Okay, so I kind of bent it, and it's solid. It's not going anywhere. It's a license plate. Ain't nobody standing on this. So I think this is good. Now, what I'll do is I'll probably take some thread locker and use thread locker later down the road. I don't want to go back to my van right now, so we will continue to I don't know why people blast music. Like, I don't want to hear your music. Keep it in your car, bro. All right. So, yeah, this is what it would look like, kind of. Although I don't know. I really hope there's no law against like putting a license plate on a side. I will just take the wrench and I will hold it on the other side and just kind of tighten this down. There you go. This is gonna make sure that it doesn't back out. So tighten this down like really hard. And that one, I'll probably have to deal with that later, but I'm gonna try to pry it out a little bit to make sure it doesn't touch the paint, because the screws kind of stick out in the other end. So that's kind of like the goal, but yeah, it fits and it's looking pretty good. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys liked it, if you have any questions, let me know in the comment. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time. Peace.